Hey guys, Will here. So we did it last night. We reached our milestone of 50,000 subscribers. So first and foremost, I just wanted to thank you guys for all the support that you've shown me over the last 6 years, pretty much exactly since we started this channel back in 2014. For those of you who might be new to the channel, we started this out as basically a project car building channel. I purchased a Subaru BRZ with the goal to sort of build it into a track car. And through various different changes in circumstances, we were actually told that we couldn't have kids when I first bought that car. So that was kind of my, well, if I can't have kids, then screw it, I'll build a race car kind of reaction. And then we actually found out about 2 days before I took delivery on the car that Jill was pregnant, which was absolutely amazing. And my daughter Lizzie's now 5 years old. And yeah, so it's just been an awesome time. But yeah, big changes happened in that time. So we sort of had to transition across from that car to, you know, sort of doing other cars, and then we moved into tech stuff. And then it's really been in the last 18 months since I started doing sim racing content that this channel's really exploded. So whether you've been following for, you know, a day or 6 years, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to you guys for all your support. It really does mean the world. And I really do hope that you guys are getting value out of this as well. Obviously, we've got our Discord community, which is doing really well. We've got about 1,200 members in there now. And yeah, we're just building a really strong and friendly community of like-minded people, which I'm really proud of. But yeah, look, it is an awkward feeling right now with, you know, all the things that are going on in the world, all the uncertainty, all the suffering that's going on, and all the, you know, anxiety of lockdowns and people not knowing what's going on with the jobs. And, you know, it's just a crazy time in the world right now. And, you know, I apologize that this video isn't as sort of happy, joy as it would otherwise be, simply because, you know, I'm personally feeling really numb at the moment. I'm struggling to be excited about anything right now, and that's the reason why there's been less videos over the last couple of weeks as well, simply because, you know, I'm struggling to make content because I'm struggling to sort of just focus and, you know, try to be happy. But at the same time, like I said in my video the other day, my role as a content creator is to try and put smiles on people's faces. You know, that's my job, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. So we're not going to throw in the towel or anything like that. We are going to keep pushing forward, but there are going to have to be a couple of little changes, which I'll highlight in just a moment. But before we get into that, just wanted to mention the 2 giveaways that I said I would be drawing at 50,000 subscribers as well. So we had the Next Level Racing FGT Lite giveaway, and I'll be announcing the winner of that in the Discord community hopefully later on today, if not tomorrow. We also had the Logitech magnetic shifter mod for the G920, G29, and G27 as well. Now, I'm in a little bit of strife with that one, unfortunately, simply because I'm in lockdown at the moment. My family's had flu symptoms for a couple of weeks now. We are on the mend, so we're okay. But yeah, we are in lockdown at the moment, and there's no sort of end in sight to the lockdown. I think it's probably going to get a lot worse before it gets better. So I can't actually get to the post office at the moment to post anything. I will announce the winner, but I just can't guarantee that that's going to be sent out anytime soon because I just don't know. There's too much uncertainty. But the Next Level Racing giveaway, that is being distributed by Next Level Racing directly. So that shouldn't be delayed. That should be okay, that one. But I'll let you guys know in the Discord community anyway. So there's a link below in the description where you can jump into that for all the details around that. But look, in terms of a channel update, I just wanted to sort of fill you in on what's going to be going on over the next couple of months as far as I can. Obviously, with all the uncertainty, it's a little bit difficult to sort of predict. But yeah, look, I mean, this whole coronavirus thing is obviously having an impact on the channel. A lot of things have changed for me in my personal life over the last couple of weeks as well. Actually, as you guys would know, from about 6 months ago, I made the announcement that we were moving to doing Boosted Media as a full-time thing. Now, at the same time as doing the YouTube stuff, Boosted Media also does do a lot of other online services. So things like graphic design, web design, digital marketing and stuff like that. And I had one business in particular that was sort of my main source of income. They were sort of what I was spending 90% of my time on the other stuff beside the YouTube stuff on doing. And unfortunately, they pulled the pin on the contract about 3 weeks ago now. Nothing to do with the coronavirus stuff. That was just unfortunate timing. But that sort of meant that I've got a lot more time to produce content and do things like that from now on. So obviously there is a lot of uncertainty at the moment around what's going to happen with various different businesses closing down, whether sim racing gear is still going to be available. And I think that that's going to have quite a significant impact on the number of reviews that I'm going to be doing over the next couple of months. I think that I'm going to be struggling to get my hands on gear to review. I think a lot of businesses are probably going to clamp down on sending out gear for evaluation purposes as well, for financial reasons. as well as, many other factors. Logistics is going to be difficult at the moment with lockdowns. So I'm anticipating that there'll probably be a few less reviews over the next couple of months. Obviously, we do have a lot of stuff here that we haven't reviewed in detail yet. I want to do my more detailed reviews of the seat that I'm sitting in, the P1X cockpit, the monitor stand. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but we'll definitely be making that up with racing content, and I'm really looking to diversify that side of the channel. So rather than just doing iRacing content, obviously we have our F1 2020 alternate series that we're running at the moment. We're going to be doing some league racing on Assetto Corsa Competizione as well. I actually did my first league race, which was streamed on Twitch last night. It was a bit of a disaster. Ended up coming dead last, but that's okay. But yeah, look, there's a lot of content coming up. There's a lot of exciting things happening for the channel at the moment. But yeah, there is some uncertainty there around, reviews and stuff like that, simply because I think it is going to be difficult to get stuff here to review over the next couple of months. But I'll continue to do the best I possibly can. And as I said before, there are a lot of things that we do already have here in the studio that I am yet to do detailed reviews on or long-term reviews on. So there's a lot of stuff coming there as well. But yeah, look, that's basically it for now, guys. Yeah, it's a funny feeling. Obviously there's a lot of uncertainty in the world right now, and I also want to take this opportunity just to, I guess, wish you guys all well. Obviously there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be going through a lot of things over the next couple of months, and it's a scary time for everybody, and I acknowledge that. Here in Australia, we're kind of lagging a little bit behind a lot of other countries at the moment, and it's kind of, in a way, it's making it a little bit more kind of scary for us because we haven't sort of been thrust straight into it. We're seeing what's going on in other countries, and we can sort of see the wave coming, but we don't know exactly how it's going to hit us and when. And yeah, it's making me really anxious. And a lot of other people are in the same position as well. And I mean, the scariest thing for us here in Australia right now is that we're about, probably, given the current trajectory and the way the curve is increasing, we're probably about 10 to 14 days behind countries like Italy and the USA. So that means we're probably about 10 days as of right now away from our hospitals being completely overrun. And that basically means with an incubation period of 5 to 14 days for this virus, the people that are getting sick right now are the ones that are not going to be able to get a hospital bed. And that's really scary. And, there's still people that aren't taking this seriously. There's still people that are out and about, congregating and hanging out with their mates. And, if you're watching this and you're not taking this seriously, I just... I don't want to turn this into a public service announcement. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a health specialist. But, we really do need to be taking this seriously, guys. So please do your bit. Please stay at home in any way that you possibly can. Obviously, I know a lot of us still have to go out and provide for our families. And I'm very lucky that I am in a position that I can, provide for my family from home. And I understand and acknowledge that my situation is quite unique in that sense. But don't go hanging out with your mates. Don't go, out to restaurants and stuff like that. Go to work if you have to, but please just be responsible. Just remember that, if every person that you infect then goes and infects their entire family. And, there are those amongst us who are extremely vulnerable. I mean, I've got a couple of good friends, one of which is the guy who actually runs the league that I race in, who, he's got a very serious lung condition. And if he gets this, he's in a lot of trouble. And that really upsets me to know that there's people out there that aren't taking this seriously and putting people like my friend at risk. So please take it seriously, guys. I'm not going to harp on for ages. I'll leave it at that. But look, thank you very much for all the support over the last 6 years. I'm sorry that this video isn't all upbeat and happy. I know that I should be a lot more excited than I am, but I'm just feeling kind of numb at the moment. And, it's a struggle to sort of be excited amidst all the chaos that's going on in the world. But I want to thank you guys for all the support over the last 6 years. Whether you've been following for a day, a year, or 6 years, it's massively appreciated. And, we're going to continue to grow this community. We're going to continue to push things forward. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to the future of success with the channel, growing this further and further. My goal for this year was to hopefully reach 100,000. At the moment, the numbers are actually up. We're increasing pretty rapidly at the moment with all the extra attention that's on sim racing. But obviously, there's a lot of uncertainty there as well. So I'm just going to keep doing the best I can possibly do. Going to keep pushing things forward as fast as I possibly can. And yeah, guys, I'll continue to do the best I can for you guys. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you again for all the support, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.